Yeah, I just spent about 4 hours cleaning up down here in the garage area. There were a bunch of plastic carpets all in the area. I guess once upon a time it was intended to stop the weeds from growing or whatnot, but whew, that was a lot of work. And then top of that, when you take it to the recycle center here in Japan, you have to cut them in about 1 meter pieces. So that was a big task. Loaded all that up in the truck, and then sometime this week I will take them to the recycle center. Might be quite heavy, but the truck, she handles quite well. I'm at the recycle center right now, dropping off some of the leftover stuff that I picked up, and I just asked them if I could take a quick picture. It's quite impressive operation they do here in Japan with all the recycle. Just imagine if we didn't have this, where would it all go, right? I just exiting the recycle center right now. Some of the items that had a little electrical components like electrical cord, I had to take it to the other recycle center. Again, it's kind of a pain to get rid of stuff here in Japan, but I mean, again, I'm not complaining because it's a necessity. So I'm going to go ahead and get on the scale right now, and I pay, normally it's about $15 per load. Let's see how much this one is. So, 全部ちょっと5000なれる。5000。わあ、高いね。足りるかな。カードで大丈夫？ダメ？カードでできますか？カードじゃない、現金。現金。現金だけ。はい。現金帰って持ってこられてもいいよ。あと20分。午前中でお願いします。はいはい。はい。お昼まで。あ、オッケー。5700ね。はい。顔はすごいね。はい。変な外人だから。はい、どうもすみません。お昼までにね。はいはい。今すぐあと30分。はい。すみません。そんなに重いと思わなかった。はい、どうも。Okay, so there with my butcher Japanese is that it was actually quite heavy because of all that plastic, and it actually ended up being about $50 to turn in this load. So they let me go home, come back with the correct change because I can only pay in cash. So I'm heading home real quick, get some money, and pay them. That was nice of them to let me come back. I did not realize it's going to be that expensive, but I'm not surprised, quite frankly, because all the plastic was kind of wet and quite heavy. All right, this is from the back of the house, part of the backyard. I'm standing on the other second half or so of the backyard. Just goes up to that light pole right there and follows along this little rock wall. That's the neighbor's gardens right here. Not sure if it's one owner, two owners. Sometimes right here I see a lady working, an older lady, and then on this side I see an older gentleman working. So I think it's different owners. We've just greeted, exchanged pleasantries here and there. Right here you can see all that leftover concrete, which there are the remnants of the old house that used to be here. There's a picture of this actual house, like an aerial view, and you can see the old house right behind it. So there's a lot of digging up that we're going to have to do here probably have to pay someone to come with an excavator and dig stuff up, flatten it out. There are some trees, obviously. Not entirely sure what's everything here. There's a peach tree down there and a couple others. We'll see how they do, but it would be nice to have this actually nice and flat in the middle so that we can, you know, I don't know, just enjoy, have a picnic, park vehicles back here, an RV, just spend nice quality time. And then maybe I'm thinking along the side right here, pretty much where that already concrete is at, kind of make like a raised bed garden. I think that would be nice. There are some stairs right there, make those better. And then maybe right there make another raised garden, and then along, that might be nice. Not sure how much sun these will get. Actually quite a bit. So yeah, that would be interesting. Over there, there's the sewage hose. So I'm not sure if they're from the old house or this current house. I think they are from the old house. When we first bought this was full of the kuzu, those vines. All these trees were covered. As a matter of fact, you can see over there with the power lines, there's still some hanging over them. But we had actually the crew that's doing the work on the house, we paid them to come on the weekend, and they did it for us while we were vacationing in Mexico. And so this is the back side. Pretty much the same. It was covered with the kuzu. Not as big, but we also have some more trees here. This I'll probably just keep it as a little orchard. See what these trees do, and even plant some nicer ones. And those are some neighbors. Those looks like little apartments. And then way back over there is where the chestnut trees are at. Is what it's actually called. For the title is the mountain, but yeah, there are some chestnut trees, cherry. It's starting to get a little bit chilly here in Miwa, but not nearly as bad as it could get, I guess. They say it might snow about a foot or so. The folks that I've talked to, they say that, yeah, back in the day it used to snow a whole lot more, but now not so much. Again, the beautiful mountains all the way around. And looking forward to the spring, see how all this turns out. So I just finished relocating the awning pieces that I asked the builders to keep. That's the awning that was the front of the house, right in front of the first large window where the dining room is going to be. We decided to tear it down, but I also figured I could reuse it back here right behind the garage, and it'll fit perfectly in between or over those two windows and right underneath the roof. And I can use it as my wood pile to let it dry. You know, it has to dry for a couple years if it's still green when you cut it. So I figured this would be a good spot right behind the garage, and then once we need it, then I'll move it up closer. Right now it's again, it's for December, and everything is drying up. My kiwi tree here, I was very excited to see that I had a kiwi, tons of kiwi on it, but they were all very hard. It looks like they didn't finish ripening. So I'm not sure if they lacked fertilizer, sun, whatnot. There's some rather large ones back there. So yeah, they're all very not edible. So probably, yeah, still very hard. So I'll probably prune it, remove all these old kiwis, let them, I don't know, let them serve as fertilizer underneath, and hope we have better results next year. You know, obviously this year everything was very overgrown and unkept. You know, the kuzu vines all over. So let's see. This is not in the best sunny spot either, so fig trees did all right, but I think the crows came and ate some. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep cutting down, chopping up the pieces of wood that from leftovers from the house that we asked them to keep, which is over here. It's all pine, so it's not the best for the fireplace, but it'll be good for a fire pit and stuff like that. So I plan on putting a fire pit right there where that porta potty is at from the construction. So I think it'd be kind of cool to have one right smack in the middle between the little guest house, the main house, my little man cave over there, and the garden. So I think it'd be kind of cool spot for that. One of the workers, Hirokane, came back. He's up over there working. He's just one of the guys. So back over here is where I'm going to put my wood to let it dry. That's just temporarily. I'm gonna make something nicer there. We asked them to keep a lot of the wood from the house. A lot of it has nails. Not the best firewood, but good starter wood, or just for outside when we have a little fire pit, it'll be okay. No need to let that go to waste. There's a lot of wood in there. It's been there for 50 some years, so I'm pretty sure it's quite dry. Okay, well, time to call it a day. Again, a lot of good work here. Hopefully someday we get this nice and smoothed out and improve on the garage.